Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and I'm too scared of psychic types. I think I'm gonna cower over here on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Nah, I'm just kidding, but last episode we cleared out Team Rocket, so I decided I wanted to take a look at what's over here. Oh, really? Yeah, you could. I guess. I don't think I have very many moves with a lot of power and low PP right now, though. The copycat? Who's the copycat? Well, we'll find more about that right now, actually. This is another one of the houses that was blocked off by Team Rocket. Oh, really? Well, how annoying could that possibly get? Huh? Oh. Yeah, she was just copying us. Why is Mario wearing a bucket on his head? That's kind of weird. I didn't I didn't actually know about that. Maybe I checked it once before when I was a lot younger and I just didn't get it. I mean, I still don't, but at least now I know who Mario is. Now, if I recall correctly, I think you're supposed to get her like a Pokédoll or something, so I'm just gonna go quick and buy one. I forget exactly what this does. It's been a long time since I've actually done anything with Copycat. That didn't sound right. Never mind. Let's see. I think they probably have one in here. That's not... No, no, no. I don't want to buy Hyper Beam. This isn't Generation 1, where you can just Hyper Beam all your problems away. Okay, this isn't... Good lord. No, this isn't it either. I think this is the floor. I keep on yeah, here we go, Pokédoll. Just the one. It lets you flee a wild battle if you use it. Whatever. I don't care, I prefer straight up repels. I keep on pressing the wrong buttons on my controller. But, oh well. This is what I get for mapping the buttons on a controller like this to be like a controller on a Nintendo system, but I'm used to having the A button where it is on the 3DS. Except apparently I'm not, because I keep on pressing the A button on my controller, even though I mapped to the B button. But whatever. Whatever. Alright, so let's see if this works. This is the wrong house. Yeah, I don't remember much about Copycat side quest. I haven't messed with it since I was a kid. Oh. I guess she teaches the move Mimic. Well, it does what you think it does. It copies the last move any Pokemon used and lets you use it. If I recall correctly, it lets you use it for the entirety of the rest of the battle, so it's kind of like Sketch, but not permanent, I guess you could say. So anyway, is that the last building I wanted to show off? Oh. I guess I could show this off. I think this has... Okay. Does this have something to do with multiplayer? I'm willing to bet it does. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I've probably forgotten about, because usually when I replay the game, I just ignore this kind of crap. Not this, though. I always go for the gyms. Okay, so this is Sabrina's gym. Yep. This guy doesn't tell you this, but you also want to avoid using poison types, because Psychic's pretty good against poison, too. Unless you're confident enough in your Nito's ability to one-shot everything. But, I'm not gonna risk it. Anyway, the gimmick for this gym is lots and lots of teleporter puzzles, and I hate teleporter puzzles so much. If I can find my map, there it is. Yeah. So I got a map off of the internet. I just looked it up because there's no way I'm gonna do this teleporter maze legit. If you want to try, I recommend just like if you're on the bottom, go to the one on top. If you're on the top, go to the one on bottom. Just keep doing that over and over and over again. More like as not, you'll end up where you want to be. But I'm just gonna take a path that'll let me fight all the trainers. And who's up front right now? Yeah, Tessie's good. All right, let's get going. So like I said before, psychics are strong against fighting and poison. They're not very effective against other psychic types, so I guess you could use them to tank, but they're weak against dark, as well as bug, but you're probably not going to have very many useful bug type moves. So yeah. I'd also recommend going at them with physical attacks, because usually psychic types are more specially defensive than physically defensive. Slowpoke is a bit of an exception to that rule. This is actually much the opposite. If only we had a type that was completely immune to damage from psychics, but sadly, we cannot gain access to a Pokemon of that type until the post-game. Anyway, we've got Rain Dance. I talked about this before. It makes the heavy rain weather effect appear, boosts water-type moves, cuts fire-type damage in half, yada yada yada. I'm not going to use it because I'd rather have Confuse Ray. I meant to say yes, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, stop learning. Stop learning! And another Slowpoke. So, I've got some bad news for those of you playing the original versions of the game. See, from what I hear, I'm gonna have to switch out now. No, but from what I hear, they've always intended for Psychic to be Whis-to-Goke, even since the beginning. Trouble is, they kind of made it not work that way. I don't know how, I think it's like a bug. Yeah, Psychic's immune to Ghost in Generation 1. So that means the only type that's actually good against Psychic is Bug, which sucks. Good luck! I'd recommend getting something like a Jolteon, teach it Pin Missile, and just have it use that. That's probably your best option for like physical damage. And even then, it's not that great. I think Bug's also like a special type move, so... or not special, physical, so... it'll be nice to get around their special defense, except Jolteon doesn't have that great physical attack, so... oh well. That's probably why there are just so many trainers in Silph is because the game intends for you to, like, get high enough level to where you can actually survive the fight. Oh well. How are my levels doing anyway? We're doing pretty good. Let's see. I want to take this one. Yes. So yeah. You could actually do this gym before you fight Koga, and they actually have about the same levels on their team, which my guess is that they intend for you to fight them pretty much back to back, if not in any order you want to. And you can fight them pretty darn early in the game and live, but it's going to be really challenging. If you're kind of new to the game or your team's not that balanced and blah blah blah, you probably want to be about level 40 before you challenge Sabrina. You also probably want to formulate some sort of clever strategy to get around all her psychic types, but, well, I'm not so great at clever strategies. My strategy is to rush her, but that's my strategy for everything. Most of the time, anyway. Who knows how this battle could go? Usually I say this battle might go badly, and then I like... oh, nuts. Usually I say, oh god, this battle's gonna go poorly, and then I like win and suffer almost no problems whatsoever. And then other times, I say, oh, this battle is going to be really easy, and then, like, misty, basically. Yep, just keep going this way. I'm so glad the internet exists. I really am. Without the internet, where would I be with this stupid teleporter puzzle? Yeah, I don't have this teleporter maze memorized. A speedrunner I am not. Sorry. Well, obviously, considering how long it's taken me to get this far. Ugh, Magical Leaf. Magical Leaf is basically a grass-type version of Aerial Ace. So it never misses, it has 60 power, all that stuff. If you have a Mr. Mime, it's actually a pretty good move to teach it. But I don't. Huh. You know, if I was using a Mr. Mime, I'd probably have taught it that, and then I probably would have given Shockwave to something else. Yeah, I still don't think I would have used Jolteon, though. I might have to heal soon. Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, also, a whole lot of the Psychic-type moves that get used on you here, they all have, like, a chance of confusing you, so you gotta watch out for that. There isn't really good way of curing confusion other than, like, wasting a full heal, or... yeah, you can either waste a full heal, which I don't recommend doing, or you can just switch out. It's probably better to do it the second way. But, yeah, confusion makes everything more annoying. Especially with like a Nidoking or a Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee will tear itself apart in confusion if you don't like switch it out as fast as possible. Recover. My greatest nemesis. Alright, just take the Kadabra out. Alright, got him. Okay, so... Alright. Alright, so yeah, that's basically how this gym's gonna go. Which... Ooh. Yeah. Which one? Okay. I'm gonna go back in this way. And go down here. And fight this trainer off screen. Okay, that trainer actually had a ghost type, or two ghost types, actually. Kind of weird, I don't know why. Anyway, let's go in this one. This is by no means the fastest way to get out of this place, but it is a nice way of getting around. So let's just fight you. That was annoying. That guy had a Slowbro with both Withdraw and Amnesia. Holy cow. Almost made himself invulnerable that way. This one. Yes. Alright. Man, that was annoying. I hate Confuse Ray. Okay, we've got one more trainer to go. Other than the gym leader, of course. Let's go down this one. Aha! Last one. How are we doing? Yeah, we'll live. Yeah, you see? Most of that was just confusion damage. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what happens when a trainer's eyes meet. Or when a trainer spots the side of my head because Red doesn't turn around to face his opponent. Oh shit! Oh, that's not good. That was Destiny Bond. It basically makes it so that if you KO it when you're under Destiny Bond, you die too. Shit. Well, that's great. Of course. Of course. Of course. Well, there you go. That's Destiny Bond in action. Well, while I'm here, I might as well talk about the Safari Zone Pokemon of the day. I didn't forget. I just wanted to put it off until later. We've got... Technically, these aren't exclusive to the Safari Zone. They're Pokemon you can fish for, but the Safari Zone is one of the places you can fish for them using the Super Rod. We've got Goldeen and Poliwag. Goldeen... I can't really recommend all that much. Its highest stat is attack, and it's a water type. It really shouldn't be attack, but oh well. I mean, you wanted to use it, fine. I don't. I've never used it. It hasn't really looked all that impressive to me. There's also Poliwag, which has two final forms. The second one you can't get until the post-game, but the first one, Poliwrath, is a water fighting type. It's a pretty nice-ish mixed tank, but I mean, I've used it before, and it performed okay, but it wasn't all that great. So, there you go. And now we're back in this room. We can take this teleporter pad, and get out of here, go back, heal, and I'll show you the shortest path when I get back. I didn't say this before, but one of the nice things about Poliwrath is that it can learn quite a few different moves, so it can get a pretty nice type coverage, but... Well, when I was using it, its offense didn't seem to be all that impressive, so... Oh well, maybe you've used one and it performed better for you, I don't know. So anyway... Just... Is this the right one? Ah, shit, now I'm lost. Oh boy. No, I'm definitely not in the right one. Okay, let's just try it again. Okay, so we went down that one. We want to go top left. And... Okay, I think I see where I messed up. I'm gonna go bottom left. And bottom left again. Haha! There she is, the gym leader. Let's see. Who's she coming out with first? Alright, gotcha. Yeah, I think Tessie can handle this. I've got faith in you, Tessie. Alright. Alright, I'm kind of nervous, because this gym battle can be pretty darn hard, but... maybe I should have saved, maybe not. Whatever. Let's do it. Psychic powers, huh? Kinda like my next LP, I guess. Alright, let's do it! Alright, it's boss time against Leader Sabrina, one of the hardest gym battles in the game. Starting off with Kadabra, level 38, synchronized for the ability Psybeam, Reflect, Future Sight, and Calm Mind. Calm Mind is basically her signature move. It boosts the user's special attack and special defense by 1 stage. It's really bad. Future Sight I'm not too worried about. But anyway, I want to confuse Kadabra, maybe lessen his chances of getting a Reflect off, because if she uses Reflect, it's going to make this fight a lot harder. Reflect again, reduces physical damage, I've said that before, yada yada yada, please hurt yourself. Thank you. If I'm lucky I can get off the Para Hacks. Okay, killing is fine too. I am fine with one-shotting the Kadabra. Ah, crap. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna send out Duke. Even though Duke is a poison type, what I'm doing here is that I'm trying to bait her like I baited Misty. Trick her into using a move that's super effective instead of using the move that will actually end up screwing me down the road. This is Mr. Mime, level 37, soundproof for the ability. You can't use any sound type moves like Screech, Sonic Boom, stuff like that on it. Barrier, Psybeam, Baton Pass, and Calm Mind. Kill this thing as fast as you possibly can. If it gets off like 3 Calm Minds, it'll use Baton Pass, which lets her switch out any Pokemon without the buffs clearing, so that the next Pokemon has all the buffs and debuffs of the previous Pokemon. And let's just say there's a Pokemon on her team you really don't want her to Baton Pass into. Because if she Baton Passes 3 Calm Minds onto that Pokemon, you're basically screwed. I mean, you could get really lucky, but you are pretty much screwed. So hopefully this will take her out really fast. Oh, nuts! That's not good. Okay, come on. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Unfortunately, Future Sight doesn't do super effective damage. Yes! Yes! Alright. That'll make things go a little bit easier for me. And that, my friends, is the Pokemon I was warning you about. Oh god. I am legitimately really nervous right now because this thing has the potential to tear me apart. Alright. Hopefully I don't get confused. If I do, well, Duke wasn't gonna do much anyway. Alright, this is Alakazam, level 43, synchronized for the ability Psychic, Recover, Future Sight, Calm Mind. This is why I warned you about letting Calm Mind pass through several times, because if this thing gets enough Calm Minds out, it's game over. Because it'll just sweep right through your team. This thing's like, I think it's the second most powerful Psychic type in the entire game, which is kind of ridiculous, post-game notwithstanding. Oh boy. Well, it's wasting a turn, that's good. Well, Future Sight isn't wasting, but yeah, it's pretty much wasting. Wow! Yes! Alright! We took down the strongest member of our team! Wow. Okay, you see, every time I say this is gonna be really hard, it ends up not being really hard. And every time I say this is gonna be easy, I freaking die. And die. And die. I say that now. Watch, the Venomoth's gonna one-shot my entire team. I just know it. I just know it. Nah, she won't. There's nothing that Venomoth can do that will kill me in one shot. It's level 38, Shield Dust for the ability, Psybeam, Gust, Leech Life, Supersonic. Kind of lackluster. Don't know why she has it. It's not even Psychic type. It's also dead. Wow! Prince of Somnia. One-shotting the bosses that gave him trouble since not 19, like 2005 or whenever this game came out. I was thinking of the first game. Alright, we got the Marsh badge off of her. Okay, I made that look quite a bit harder or easier than it really ought to have been. But then again, I was also using a Nidoking with Thrash, so... Yeah, it's amazing just how much that freaking Nidoking carries me throughout so many situations I thought would be hard. Like, holy cow. Alright, well, let's get out of here, I guess. Huh. That went enormously less difficult than I thought it would go. I was expecting, like, I don't know, a 20-minute drawn-out fight where I would be, like, trying to heal and panicking about everything, but, well, I guess not. Oh well. I keep on saying this game will get hard, and don't expect these people to be pushovers, and you better watch out, because this game's gonna start kicking your ass, and then I make it through battles that used to give me so much trouble as a kid with, like, no casualties. This is like the opposite of the Let's Player's curse. Well, whatever. I don't really care. I'm actually kind of, well, I mean, it's less interesting this way, but I still don't really care. That's not where I want it to go. Actually, I need my flyer in order to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do. Come on! No! Ugh. Go into the bag. Thank you. And let's take a look at our town map. Because our next destination is here on Cinnabar Island. And so there's basically two ways we can go. We can either head south from Fuchsia City and pass through the Seafoam Islands, or we can just go straight down south from Pallet Town. I'm going to show off both, but I'm not actually going to go into the Seafoam Islands yet. I'm going to save that for a little bit later, because it's a bit of an optional dungeon, and there's something in there that I really don't want to take on quite yet, because, well, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. So, anyway, what will we find when we're sailing down the deep blue sea? Will it be a bunch of freaking jellyfish? Over and over and over? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. See you guys then.